Hi, it's Kelly here. I am supposed to do my After Obsession review and also tell you about my obsessions. And I want to start off with telling you about After Obsession. Okay, it is by Carrie Jones and Stephen Waddell, I think is how you say his last name. And I know that Callie and Crystal have already showed you the cover, and so I'm not going to do that again. But I will say it is a beautiful cover. I think that it's one of my top covers now for the year, and 2011 is a year of good covers, isn't it? It's right up there for me, and the book is crazy. It is so good and so creepy all at the same time. I really enjoyed it. Now, I must tell you, I have a little bit of an obsession, if you will, about demon possession, which I know is so weird. But in college, I would listen to the Christian radio station, the local one, and about I don't know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, this guy named Bob Larson would come on and do like an hour-long show, and I would always be in the car going, like leaving the school I was observing at, or I don't know, for some reason I was always getting in my car around 3, and maybe it was my obsession. I don't know. But Bob Larson would be on there and he'd be calling demons out of people, and it was crazy. Um, yeah, very, very interesting. And this book brought me back to all of that. One of the things I loved is that Carrie and Stephen would they wrote it in two different points of view, and Carrie would write the girls and Stephen would write the guys, from what I understand, and they would wait for the other one to send the next chapter to them. And then so like Carrie would write, and then she would send that on to Stephen, and then he would kind of overlap in the next chapter and then pick up the story again, and it was so good. The other thing that I really liked was the Native American elements throughout it. I thought that that was a brilliant addition, and I really did enjoy the book. Now, I don't read a lot of books about having to do with demons, and I know there are some out there. This was my first one, and even with the like whole obsession thing in college, I was a little scared to read it, but I did, and I'm glad I did. But I would like snuggle a little deeper into my bed every night before I went to sleep while I was reading it. It really was creeptastic. If you can handle creepy and the whole what if factor, then I think you should read it. I would say this is a 3.5, 4 books out of 5 books for me. I I would love to say I'm going to read and reread and reread this book, but I'm probably not going to, which is why it's not getting 5 from me. But I did enjoy it, and I think if you like that, I don't know, am I going to be scared to go to sleep factor, then read away, babies. My obsessions growing up, oh, I had so many. I had so many. I'm starting to wonder about myself after this. Look, I made a note. I made like a list. In elementary school, like late elementary school to the beginning of junior high, I was obsessed with music. I still am obsessed with music. I'm a music teacher, so kind of goes hand in hand, former opera singer. But these were not operas. I was obsessed with Belinda Carlisle. I was obsessed with Tiffany. I'm so embarrassed. And I was obsessed with Duran Duran, to the point that I had a poster of Simon Le Bon on my wall. Yes, because man, I just thought he was so cute. My boy obsession started way too early. I had an older brother who's 6 years older than me, and he introduced me like late elementary school, early junior high, to the Sex Pistols. And so I had a little bit of a stint of European band snobbery and became a little bit obsessed with the Sex Pistols so early. Then in junior high, I was obsessed with the Phantom of the Opera. I would turn it up and sing as loud as I could. I don't know what I was thinking, except I was just in love with it, and I wanted to be in the Phantom of the Opera when I grew up, which I still haven't done. And I mean, I still haven't grown up. And I guess maybe I thought they'd hear me all the way in New York. I don't know. I would sing at the top of my lungs. And I was also obsessed with Baylor University in junior high, well into high school. I thought I was going to go there. I did not go there. I did get in there, but it's just not what God had for me. Um, to the point, obsessed to the point that one of my junior high birthday parties was a Baylor theme, and everybody that came brought me something to do with bears or Baylor. I even got a Baylor bear purse. So, yeah, and now I would never cheer for the Baylor Bears because I'm not a Baylor Bear. But, um, yeah, that was a huge obsession. In high school, I was obsessed with boys still, maybe more so. I really like cute boys. I mean, what's not to like? Then in my 20s, I was obsessed with working, musical theater, opera. That was my life. And then in my 30s, right now, I'm obsessed with my three boys, my little bitties, and my one big man boy. And then I'm also obsessed with books and writing and all of that. And then I had two more. I had a little baby doll that I had for a long time. Her name was Baby Amy. And Baby Amy's head was, by the time I gave her up, her head was falling off to the point and my mom could not sew it back on, and she was missing fingers. And yeah, it's a long story, but she was well loved and well beaten up. And then I had a pillow in the shape of a K for Kelly. I got it when I was 3, and I didn't give that baby up till I was like, I don't know, late 20s. My husband would tell you I still haven't, but it is gone. It was so disgusting. So, but I got married with that. So, and I would sleep with it until it was gone. So that's my stuff. I'm going to go find a hole to crawl into, and yeah, I'm so embarrassed. All right, bye.